Later today, my younger brother is coming over to test this gaming PC behind me. So to give you guys some backstory, his birthday was January 22nd, mine is January 29th, and every year we get together and hang out and just have some time together for our birthdays. And this year, we're all gathering at my home, and I told him that, I'd like you to help me with a YouTube video. He's a console gamer, and I said, will you help me kind of just rate this PC? So what do you think of the look of it? We're gonna play some games. How do you think it performs? And then at the very end, I'm going to ask him, well, how much do you think a PC like this costs? And what he doesn't know is when he says that, I'm going to say, well, for you, it's free. A couple things I'm hoping to do with this video. Don't drop it. Also, guys, my little girl is here today, so you're gonna get to see her in this part of the video. A couple things I'm hoping to do with this video is one, have some engaging gameplay, show you guys. So I did a video where I did a $480 AM5 PC build. This is that build if you want to go back and watch that video, see the exact specs. But I want to show you guys that you can still build a really solid computer at a good budget. And then number two, show you that maybe we are over-speccing our PCs or thinking we need more than we do, because I promise you he's gonna come in here and say, wow, that PC looks really good. And just so you're aware, the graphics card that's in this computer is probably one of the most hated, lowest rated. It's an RTX 3050 and it's pretty solid. You're gonna see that. And then number three, with you guys, I want you to try and guess what he's gonna say when I say it's free for you. I'm willing to bet, and you can leave your comment, he's gonna say, wait, what? So leave a comment what you think. Other big news, I am releasing a newsletter. I'm gonna be trying to do that every couple of weeks where I give you guys an idea of the content that will be coming out. You can sign up for that. I have the link for the description below. I am going to do a paid version, so these giveaways are not free, they're not cheap, but I do love to do them because I love to give back to the community. So if you are interested in helping with that and potentially even winning a PC yourself, there is a paid version for $5 a month where biannually I'm going to give a PC away to you, the viewers, that subscribe to the newsletter. If you've been subscribed for 3 months, sorry guys, if you've been subscribed for 3 months, you will automatically be entered for the giveaway. So I believe I'm doing them in June and in December. So please check that out. There's also spots to give just if you want to give. That way, you can help afford some PCs like this for other folks. If you want to test, or you have me test a 5090, an RTX 5090, there is a package for that too, if any of you guys are crazy enough. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get to the part where my brother's here and we ask him to test this PC behind us, all right? In today's video, we've got my brother Dylan here. He is a console gamer, but today we're gonna have him test out this gaming PC right behind me. So the effort and goal of this video is to kind of show you guys, if you don't know what you're looking at or what to look for, it's quite possible that maybe the computer is great enough for you. So we're gonna have him look at the looks and the aesthetics of the PC, how it performs in a couple different games, and then I want him to kind of guess what the actual price would be if you were to build a PC like this on your own. So we're gonna be testing out Borderlands 4 and Black Myth Wukong. So let's go ahead and jump into that gameplay. All right, so I'm really short compared to him, so you might not be able to see me super well, but the first thing, so we do have Borderlands 4 loaded up, but I do want you to just maybe kind of talk about your thoughts on the aesthetic of the PC and what you think it looks like overall as far as like a gaming PC.
Aesthetics, it looks nice. It'll captivate you. It makes you want to play. It makes you want to look at it. I'm gonna be honest, as a console player, couldn't answer a single question beyond that. The only thing that matters is gameplay to me at that point, because I'm not gonna be able to tell you anything beyond that. So whether or not it plays well, and I don't lag, I don't have to sit there and fight with my PC on, yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into Borderlands 4. I'm not gonna show you guys or have him look at any settings. We're just gonna play. Well, actually, now that I think about it, I might have to have him look away while I tune the settings, because I think it was already preset. And that could be a problem because it might be set at a setting that's too low or too high. We'll find out here. So first thoughts on the game. You haven't done any playing yet, but what do you think of like the graphics and how it looks?
Graphics, it's about equivalent to what I'm used to right now.
As far as like on a console?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say it's about equal to the newer systems. I'd say the PS5 and the newer Xbox. It'd be equivalent to that. And it's better than people that are stuck on S and beyond behind that. But
Okay.
so far, I haven't had any issues. But we haven't been in a gunfight, so I don't know how the lag is going to be in the middle of a fight.
Do you lag on the console at all?
Um. So even the PS5, depending on the game, I don't think Borderlands 4 is going to be an issue. But I do know that Path of Exile, depending on your build, can pretty much break the consoles. So.
Borderlands 4 should. This is one of the most demanding games that they've come out with. They actually like completely disappointed the entire user base and it performed horribly.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be honest, I played this once before. But that would be it, so...
Also, sorry about the sound. Sometimes that sound bar just kicks out. It's not the PC.
Honestly, though, there's not much lag. It plays quite well. And don't worry, guys, it's not the PC on the aim. That would just be me being bad with...
Oh yeah, that shotgun is super OP. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. You're still gonna die. Why aren't you healing?
Heal for what?
You better kill someone.
I almost had it.
Well, he died real quick. Okay, how about you turn your back and I'm gonna change some of the graphic settings and see if we can increase the quality or decrease and see if it'll lag or not lag or do any of that kind of stuff. Let's see what we've got here. All right, let's see if we can go here. Hold on. We've got to go through the compiling shaders part. Might cut out some of this so that we're not stuck here staring at my face doing nothing. We've got the graphics changed. You guys saw it maybe on the screen, but he's going to play it and see if there's any lag or... Okay, so now thoughts on the appearance of it.
Appearance is a lot better until you start to move. You can definitely feel the inconsistency. You know what? It doesn't move right. Sorry, guys. I don't know how to talk. But the looks-wise, I would say is compatible. I'm guessing you'd have to upgrade the video card to run it this high. It would be my guess.
But it's significantly higher than a console at this point.
Oh, yeah. It's clear night and day differences.
Okay, hold on. Turn around again one more time. Pause it. Hit escape. Let me do one more thing here and see if that might change it.
It's just that does not run the correct way.
All right, try it now. So see if the graphics are still higher and the performance is better.
Oh, yeah. Very clearly, because holy crap, it's very specific. Because don't get me wrong, yes, you can see the details when you're on console, but this is vastly different, and it does feel upgraded and very different.
So this is better right now,
yes.
And you're not. And are you noticing any kind of lag or latency? Oh, you're gonna die. Or does it feel pretty smooth?
Honestly, this feels literally a magnitude of difference from what you had me playing with earlier.
Like the quality?
Yeah. So not just the quality, but earlier, right after you change it.
Oh yeah.
It was pretty bad earlier, like that.
But this feels playable.
Yes. But yeah, no, it is definitely magnitudely better than the PC with graphics and everything else.
Than the console, you mean? Right?
Yeah. Than the console. Sorry, guys. English is not my first language, apparently.
Okay, cool. Well, then that's probably a good spot for Borderlands to kind of gives an idea of a PC versus a console. And again, he has no idea what's in this, what the cost is, or anything like that. So let's go ahead and switch over to Black Myth Wukong and gauge that game, because that game is also just as demanding graphically.
I do notice that between the PC that I played on last time I was here, this one does take a little bit longer to load your games, so I will give it that. But then again, I've also heard that PC games just take a little bit longer to load just because of how big they are. And
It depends on that. It depends on the hardware. There's a lot of factors.
what graphics you're running and everything else, I'm guessing too.
Yeah.
Kind of.
That affects like, no, that doesn't really affect the loading time of it. I really do like the look of this one.
I do too, honestly.
It's pretty sweet. I just like the fact that the fans have like the black, and then they also have the
You know what?
RGB.
Actually, because this is, I'm not gonna be able to
Yeah. You can
play this with a PC, guys. Don't judge me for having to use a controller. I don't understand your ways. For those that do play PC, and if you play console like I do, then you understand me when I say it is not the same feeling. You guys take better care of your glasses. They're good for your vision and whatnot. Apparently, if you leave smudges, you can't see that well. Got you squinting all the time. And this is what happens when you let awkward people in videos.
We've got Black Myth Wukong loaded up. So again, I want you to go through kind of the graphics, then we'll get into some gameplay. And then we'll close it out by guessing kind of what the price of this PC is.
Graphics wise, because I like to, as much as sitting still, you'll see some of the graphics. That's why I was moving. I want to see how they actually move with it. See if any of it sits behind as you move forward or anything. It doesn't. The graphics are decent. I'm not going to say that this is as good as Borderlands 4 was. It's definitely not as high quality on here. But I do know that this game is a lot more demanding. It is very demanding. I mean, I'm not saying it looks bad either, but you're definitely not going to push the higher tier games to their very edge of what they're supposed to look like either. But otherwise, it does look good. It hasn't lagged when I move around. And it seems to have pretty good gameplay. Nothing has made it lag out from just running around or anything as well. But the real question is when you fight.
Would you, if you played this on console, do you think it would look the same or worse or better?
This would have to be a game that I actually would have to test out on console. But I'd rather test it out on the PS5 or the newer Xbox because that's really the only comparison that you could honestly make that would make it a fair one. Oh, you just muted it.
Oh, too far. Oh, you're getting shot.
Yes, I am. But it's not lagging. I don't know what the settings are sitting at, but I do know that they are not as high as they could be set to, which is probably a good thing because I don't know how well this PC would do because it may be running smoothly now, but I do know how demanding this game really is.
Yep, for reference, anyone that actually knows PC building, an RTX 5090, which is now a $4,500 graphics card, doesn't even run this that well. It runs it on 4K, but not as well as it should be able to or claim to, because this is pretty much the benchmark for all benchmarks for all computers. If you guys are watching, he's going to die here. So after he dies, we'll talk about maybe the price of the computer. Yep. So he's dead. Yeah, that happened fast.
I can do better.
All right, so you can keep playing, looking around, we'll talk about it. But if you had to guess, so let's just start with, maybe how recent do you think some of the parts in this computer are? Like, if you had to guess, like, the computing power of it. How long ago do you think that came out? Was that within the last few years? Is it 10 years old?
I'm sorry. I'd say about at least 2 to 3 years on most of the parts, honestly. I wouldn't say that they were older than that, but maybe 1 or 2, but not most of it.
That's fair. And I know you don't know much about graphics cards, but for that particular one, do you think this is like more of a low-end unit, a mid-end, or high-end?
Honestly, I'd say it's more in going to be in the middle. Ooh.
Interesting. Okay. Well, he's going to die again real quick, and then we'll do the very last part and break it down.
Okay.
He's dead.
GG's.
So if you had to guess, how much do you think a computer like this would cost?
Pre-built, I'd say it'd be about a $950.
Okay, what if you were to build it and get the parts yourself?
I'd say it'd be about $700, $650.
That's actually exactly right. It's $650 to $700. So the computer has a Ryzen 5 7500F, which is on the newest platform. So it's a newer CPU. It has 16 gigabytes of RAM. It has a terabyte of storage, an RTX 3050. That's normally the price, except for today, it's free for you.
What?
Yep. Happy birthday. I tricked you, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
Yep, because you wanted this one the whole time, and I built it, or I got the parts like 2 months ago.
That thing it's sick. It plays really well.